Hello, I am here now. Oh, pardon me. Hello, 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 hello. We have a bit of a dilemma, chat. We have a bit of a dilemma. And the dilemma is this. I wanted to do retro PC games today. I collected a little assortment of some things that I thought were interesting. And I can't get any of them to work. Even the ones that I downloaded, that I got from GOG, are like not installing correctly. So the options are, hang on, let me make myself visible. Whoa, 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 what's that? Hang on. Tried running as admin. I don't know if that's the... Hang on. Let me make myself visible. One sec. It is I. Oh! This is where we left off yesterday. Okay, let's just throw away that arm and throw away that arm. There we go. Didn't need those. Okay. Not using Win 10. I have no choice but to use Win 10. Okay, so what I realized is that maybe rather than using dosbox, I should have been setting up virtual machines. Because some of the games I wanted to play are actually Windows 3 or Windows 95 and not actually DOS. So, the King's Quest installer froze again. Yeah, this stream, okay. So we have two options, chat. We have two options. I either spend some time just chatting with you and trying to get some of these games to work, or I play Wind Waker. It's your call. There are sites with DOSBox built in. There are, but not for the games I wanted to play. All the games I wanted to play were on my abandonware, but they were download only. And the closest I got to one of them was like the game booted and it's like, please install from the CD. It's like, but it's not a CD. Hello, Tension. Hello, Jimmy. Let me see. Let me make sure I greet everybody. Hello, Caven. Hello, Frosty Faye. Hello, Spencer. Hello, Ed. Hello, Eats Ducks. I must. Hello, Noise Marine. Hello, Tublor. My voice is a little bit dead, by the way, from yesterday, but I'm pushing through. You have to mount the game as both CD and drive. Okay, wait. So I did mount C old games. What DOSBox variant am I using? I just got the most recent version off of their website. I just got the most recent version off their website. So I got an ISO. I extracted the ISO, so I get the whole file list. Then I did mount C blah 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 old games. Okay. Then I go C. Then I go. What did I do next? Then I go CD, folder. So like CD Weaver for Storybook Weaver, and then I didn't see it install, so I just tried setup, and it's like setup does not run in this program. Hello, Lurker. Hello, Seal. Y'all have vodka here. I don't, but if you have some that you'd like to drink along, I'll be drinking water because alcohol tastes nasty and I don't know how people do it. But thank you for the follow, by the way, Aka. So maybe we should. Okay, how much tech support Zatsudan would you guys be willing to endure before I just switch to something that works? Because I was all excited about all the games I wanted to show you today, and none of them work. Just my luck, huh? People don't drink for the taste, so I've heard, but I mean, I've never been drunk, so maybe if I tried it, I would want to be. I don't know. I've never been able to tolerate a drink enough to the point that I would actually get drunk off of it. I've even tried like fruity drinks. Like I once went to a pub with coworkers, and they're like, "Oh, you know, we'll find you the drink that you like. We'll find you something you like. How about this orange juice, orange whatever this concoction is. They gave me an orange juice with like the sugar on the rim and like it was all fancy. I took a sip of it. Wow, that tastes like orange juice flavored hand sanitizer. And they were like, wait, you're not gonna finish that? Can I have it? And someone else just downs the rest of it. It's like, oh, okay, enjoy. Don't let a good $10 drink go to waste, I suppose. Maple thinks there is a limit to your tech support, Zatadan withstanding. I don't know if everyone is as patient as you are, Frosty. I think you might be on the more on the side of exceptionally patient when it comes to my tech support problems. I was trying to think of a wordier word there, but you make it sound like you've tried hand sanitizer. But don't you guys get it that like when you smell something, you kind of oh, my voice is still like rough from yesterday. When you smell something, you kind of so you literally set up a new dosbox and you can get 10 games working right away. Okay, let me finish my point, and then Noise Marine, if you would be so kind as to help me, maybe we can get something working. Okay. So smell and taste are very closely intertwined, right? So, I mean, for instance, if I'm not sure if a banana is ripe to my liking yet, I sniff it. Especially around the stem. And it's like, depending on how sweet it smells, I'll know if it is sweet, if it is ripened to my liking. And if it smells kind of tart, it's not ready yet. So when you say, how do you know what hand sanitizer tastes like? It's the same concept, right? It would probably taste pretty similar to how it smells. And like the other day, I decided to get a bottle of soju. Like a beer-sized one. And I'm like, you know, I keep seeing all my favorite K-pop girls doing brand sponsorships with soju. I wonder what soju tastes like. And it tasted like straight up isopropyl alcohol. Like, I mean, maybe like a little bit sweet and a little, like, it was cold, so it was a little bit better than isopropyl alcohol, but it literally smelled like, it tasted like isopropyl alcohol smells. I don't know. I was Leica Lynx, fellow VTuber Leica Lynx, did recommend something to me. She gave me a recommendation, and I told her of my plight, that I can't find an alcohol that I can tolerate. And she's like, oh, I get it. You gotta try this cherry vodka thing, cherry something. I think I talked about this on stream the other day, actually. But the topic came up again. So I'm gonna have to ask her again what the cherry something was. It was like a fancy name. And I'll have to give that a try. Maybe I could even do it on stream. But then, what if I like it too much and then we end up with drunk maple? I've never been drunk before, and I don't think on stream would be the right place to find out. Okay. Noise Marine. Let me get DOSBox open. Okay, so the game that I was most excited to show, if you are oversensitive to alcohol smell, you should not go for hard liquor. Get some wines. Wine also tastes nasty. The most tolerable alcohol I've ever tried was a champagne that I was offered once, and I was like, you know, I can actually go for like 2 or 3 sips of this before I get sick of it. Oh wait, my redeems aren't working. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay, try it again. Or you know, just don't drink if you don't like it. But it's kind of like when you're in social situations which I'm not in often, to be fair. But if I am in a social situation where everybody's ordering something, it's like I'm like, yeah, water, please. Oh, would you like a sparkling water? No, water. From the tap's fine. It's like, I'm so lame. Leaf, hello, CJ. I hope you're feeling better today. Don't give in to peer pressure, but it's I mean, it's not necessarily peer pressure. It is something that I would like to try for my own sake too. If it ends up that I don't like it, then I know that I don't like it. But if I've tried what is considered like the most delicious alcoholic beverage and I still don't like it, then I'll know, like, okay, it's just not for my lifetime then. Kirby epic yarn music. Oh, I'm glad that cheers you up a little. We're just listening to some random music while, okay, DOSbox. Sparkling juice. I don't like the sparkling part though. It's the carbonation I don't like. Somehow I can tolerate it if it's like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, which taste almost the same to me, by the way. But I don't know. I'm not into it. Apple cider? Don't think I've had apple cider. That could be good. Okay, so I go mount. Then I go C. Then I go space C colon slash that goes in the correct direction. I don't remember if it's forwards or backwards. And then I go old games. That's my folder. Okay. Drive C is mounted as local directory C old games. Okay. Then I go C colon. Okay, now I'm on C, and then I go CD Weaver. Okay, and now I'm in the folder called Weaver, which is the Storybook Weaver folder. And then what do? Because if I go in that folder, I see setup DLL, autorun INF, license, old game, readme, sampler.exe, setup.exe, game files, win16, win32, archive, mount the exe. How do I do that? Wait, do I literally just go mount again? Mount setup.exe or runs setup.exe? It's not the game name exe. It's just a setup. Hang on, let me check again. It has underscore isdel.exe. It has sampler. It has MCC tour. I don't actually see like a program exe. Setup 32. Maybe it's underscore ISDEL. Maybe that's what it is. Mountain exe. Look, I'm in the dark here. I've been fighting with this for like the last hour, or maybe 2, trying to figure it out. It should run the installer. I've tried me, didn't like it. Too bitter. I also feel like maybe like taking a shot of something before drawing would be a good thing for me, because sometimes I'm too scared to start drawing because of inhibition. And it's like, maybe that would be good, actually. I don't know. You know nothing about DOSbox, but maybe Dreamweaver folder expects root to be D? I think I read something about that, but how would I... Okay, wait, so do I just type in now, like... Okay, it just says C:/Weaver. Then do I put like setup.exe? Or do I put Is that it? Or is there a different command I have to do, like mount or run or something? If dosbox is in the Weaver folder, try running setup. It's not. You don't know Canadian always, but if weed is legal, that might not be a bad choice for art. It is legal, and I have considered it, but I don't like smoking things. Hacker elf. Oh, far from it. If I were any kind of hacker, we'd be playing games already right now instead of me asking my poor chat for help. Storybook Weaver is a Windows 3.1. Okay. So, I don't actually know which of my games is DOS and which isn't. It's a leaf. Hello. Hello. Hello, Damon. Okay, let me tell you the list of games that I have today, okay? And you can tell me which one of these I can actually run. I have Barbie Movie Studio, Barbie Riding Club, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Battle Chess, Chex Quest, Barbie Cool Looks, Kid Picked Deluxe, Mario Game Gallery, Magic School Bus, Dinosaurs, Oregon Trail, Storybook Weaver, and then I have some setup files from GOG for Daikatana, Hogs of War, King's Quest 8, MDK, and Normality. I don't know which of those I can run. I was thinking we could do like a rapid fire, like see if there's anything interesting to get out of a game and then move on. Maybe Riding Club is a 98 game. Okay. So there's various problems then that I assumed I have made various assumptions. I have made various incorrect assumptions. Chex Quest is docs though, right? I mean, we could just do all Oregon Trail. Oops, all Oregon. Where are my DOS games located in your real drives? They're on C. They're on a folder in the C directory. Chex Quest is just Doom. It should run fine in DOSBox. Oh, can I run it in GZ Doom then? I also have GZ Doom. I could run it in that. I'm a little bit new to getting these old games to work. You can run GZ Doom with Chex. Okay, maybe we'll do that then. That takes at least an hour. So we have some content today. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, wait. Nice to meet you. Looking sharp. Oh, thank you. Just load the WAD in GZ Doom. Oh, there it is. Chex.wad. Okay. Okay, this I can do. GZ Doom. GZ Doom. Oh, run as administrator. Yeah. Oh, no, not Hexen. No. We're not doing Hexen. How do I... Wait. How do I make it not be Hexen? It still auto-loaded Hexen from last time. If the Chex Quest iWAD is the same folder as GZ Doom, it'll let you choose it when launching. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's the answer that I needed. Okay. Okay. It's under games, it's hexen.wad, and then we'll put chex.wad. Did you disable the pop-up that asked for the WAD at the start? Well, there was only Hexen, so it had no option. Oh, it's still going right to Hexen. Okay, that's not correct. I'm imagining I have to go into my INI. There's a setting in GZ Doom. Okay. Because, I mean, hang on. You can hear it's Hexen. I mean, we could play more Hexen. I don't know if chat enjoyed it very much, though, so I kind of put it on the back burner. would I go into the console? I guess I'd go in console. I'm watching, chat. I'm watching. I'm watching for your help. We gaming? We will be gaming. We will be gaming. At some point in this stream, we will be gaming. If not this, if none of these work, we'll just do some more Wind Waker. Oh, hey, Sunny. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry I can't catch the brisket collab, but I've been slaving away trying to get this to work. Options, MISC settings, show IWAD selection. Where would I... Oh, I see. It's under options, options search, miscellaneous options. Show IWAD selection dialog. It says it's on. It says it's on. Where is GZ Doom installed? In a downloads folder. It lives in my downloads folder. Please don't judge me too harshly. Can you put checks.wad there? Sure. I could put another copy of checks.wad. It was already in the game folder where Hexen lives, but... okay. Oh, there we go! Okay, it was in the wrong place. Okay, there we go. Checks quest. Yes! Okay, we're gaming. Hang on. Oh, one quick question, chat. While we're still in setup, do you have any... How do I prevent the file path from showing on the top of the screen when it saves? Like with Hexen, I was just cropping the area. You'll have to remap setting because it changes between Hexen and Doom. Why would it change? I don't... I'll figure it out. But is there an option that I can do it that why is it like a fart noise? You hear that? What can is there something I can do to hide the path at the top when I save? I mean, I could just not save. The game's only like an hour. Sorry, that was me! Dwarven, no! Or you can move it to something like C GZ Doom. That's a good point to avoid the user. Okay, that's a very good point. Okay, bye dosbox. You were insufficient for today. I'll just move the whole GZ Doom folder. Wait, would it show this PC? It won't show my username, right? Okay, let's just put it. You've eaten nothing but tacos for 3 days. That sounds pretty good, actually. Okay, I put it directly in C, so now it's this PC, Windows C, GZ Doom. And now we're gonna play Chex Quest. And now I'm gonna put OBS on the other monitor and switch to the gaming scene. And I hope there were soft tacos though. Hello, Chicken Coop Enjoyer. Okay. And now we're gonna do studio mode. Window capture. Whoa! Oh, thank you. Hello again, Orange. Oh, didn't you just raid yesterday? Hello, Raiders. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You're just in time. You were able to miss you were able to bypass the tech support section of the stream. I mean, it's still ongoing slightly. Boop. 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 Okay. We got past tech support. I'm pretty sure this game's in 4.3, right? It's still kind of a shame that, it's still kind of a shame that the other games I wanted to play didn't work out. How do I put it so you can see it the most unobscured? Maybe like that? Centered is good? Okay. Oh! It's 16 by 9 if you have GZ Doom set by 16 by 9. Oh, really? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm running it through GZ Doom. That's why this is maybe the only thing we can play today, because it's the only one that could be run through GZ Doom. All the other ones, I think I think I'm gonna have to get a virtual machine and try again next week, because there's a bunch of like Windows 3 games and Windows 95 and Windows 98, and I think I'm gonna need like a bunch of virtual machines to get that to work. Okay, Chex Quest. Let me just quickly change the game. Wait, there was Chex Quest 2 and 3? Okay, so for anyone who isn't aware, a 98 virtual machine should run most of them. Okay. Thank you for telling me, Ed. That noted. I'm gonna try to get it to work for next week, because I think that I have very, very fond memories of some of the games that I'd like to show you, and I think it would be really fun to share that with you, and we make stories together in Storybook Weaver. And of course Kid Picks, and we're gonna have a fun time. And Barbie Movie Maker. All things I used to play. Oh boy. Some of my earliest forays into PC gaming. Okay. Chex Quest. Not Chest Quest. Chex Quest. As in the cereal. Wait a minute, there's Chex Quest HD, Chex Quest 2, Chex Quest 3, and Chest Quest. Chest Quest sounds like a game that I normally would not play. That's not really, that doesn't sound like a Maple game. That sounds a little yabai. Oh yeah, Kid Pex. Oh yeah. See, I'm sorry that I had to spoil it, but maybe I can get you guys excited for the next time when I do get this to work. Chest Quest? Chest Quest. So why is it? I think I'm gonna have to put Chest Quest. Or Chex Quest 2? I don't know what to. It's not Chex Quest. This is like a tongue twister. Can you say Chex Quest 10 times fast? Try it. Chex Quest. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna put Chest Quest because I have. Wait, that's a mobile game apparently. I'm gonna put Chex Quest 2. Thank you for the follow, JB Muramatsu. Thank you. Okay, so for anyone who is not aware of what this game is, it should be Chex Quest. This is the original. It doesn't come up on the Twitch game thing. I know it's the original, but it doesn't come up. Trust me. So, it's gonna have to be Chex Quest 2. The Noid game next. Oh, I don't know if I want to be infringing on Bloom Sensei's turf there. But okay, essentially what this game is there used to be a time, chat, maybe before some of your time, maybe a time that I see some people in chat fondly remember, as I do, where CD-ROMs were given out like candy, and they were given out in cereal boxes. And Chex Quest capitalized on the fact that that games were being given out in cereal boxes. For instance, I originally got Roller Coaster Tycoon from a cereal box. I also got Monopoly from a cereal box. Yep. There would be demo discs and stuff. You would get all sorts of shovelware and abandonware and even sometimes some really good stuff you would get in cereal boxes. I remember once seeing one that had Star Wars Racer in it, and I didn't get it, and I still regret to this day that I didn't. Roller Coaster Tycoon is great. We'll definitely check that one out sometime, but I think that deserves a whole dedicated stream on its own, rather than part of a compilation. Chex Quest 1 should be freeware, but isn't because it contains episode 2 and 3 of Doom. Nah, I think I can safely say this is abandonware. Is General Mills gonna come after me for playing like a 20-year-old game? But yeah, Chex, for whatever reason, the company that makes Chex was like, why don't we make a Chex branded Doom-like? And then they did. Oh, General Mills retired. He was succeeded by his son, Lieutenant Mills. I see. Emailing John Romero now? It's funny you mentioned that because I have Daikatana ready to go in my downloads folder. Good old GOG. This could be your CD copy, so it's fine. I'm sure that I actually do have a copy, my original physical copy of Chex Quest somewhere. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It is raining cats and dogs outside. Wonder if they made a return on this investment. I have no idea. You're like accidentally lurking because you're talking to people in Discord. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, this fart noise is... Yeah, I know that I had like one of those back when they would sell like a CD holder. You can hear the rain. Oh wow. When you used to be able to get like a CD holder and you'd put all your CDs in it, and they were in like little plastic sleeves within a zipper case. I know that I had one all full of like of cereal games. I think you could get like an Encyclopedia Britannica and stuff. There's all sorts of stuff. But I would like to do more retro PC stuff like this. But as I have discovered in the hours leading up to this stream, there is a little bit more to it than I assumed. So, without further ado... oh my god, that sound. Let's play on, I guess, default difficulty? Here we go! So we are John Chex himself. There's our spaceship. Oh wait, it actually is in 16. Look at that, it actually is 16 by 19. Yo. Okay, 16 by 19 it is. Free mouse look? What do you mean? What do you mean, ew, free mouse look? What do you mean? Ooh. Hang on, let me just make sure. Oh my god, that's so loud. Hang on. Ah, that's awful. Okay, that's better. That's awful. Okay, and now we're gonna do... We're gonna do save menu, enable all saves, never. Save load confirmation off. Okay. And now let me make sure. Okay. I just wanted to test to make sure it wasn't showing my file directory. I apologize. We are now good to go. We are ready to roll. Look, I'm just me and my little taser. Oh. Meow. Meow meow. Oh, I hate the view bobbing. Meow meow. Early PC cheesy sound effects. Mm-hmm. Checks! Registered trademark. Hanger. What? So I don't understand the plot of this game, to be honest. Why are there goo monsters? Why does anyone actually remember why there's goo monsters? Like, what's the lore of Chex Quest? Did you hear that? I got water. Glasses of Nutritional Development Center. Beautiful. Oh, look, fruit! Fruit and water. That's what I had for dinner. I had bananas and some water. Does GZ's Doom not play the intro? It didn't. It did not play the intro. Was there an intro we missed? Hang on, we're not too far that I don't mind starting over for the intro. They're called phlegmoids. Oh, like phlegm in your throat. Oh. I don't know how to... Nothing better in my checks than a glass of water. You don't eat your... What do you eat your cereal with? Cow juice? Travel to the remote planet of Basilwick to free galactic citizens from the evil cereal-eating phlegmoids. Alright, that's just about as much story as you need. Phlegmoids invaded a planet. You are a Czech super soldier sent to save the colonists. Orange juice Cheerios. Ugh. Red access. I need the red key. I see. Oh, look how many of them. Ow. How much range do I have on this weapon? Wait, I feel... Whoa, I have, like, range! I kept thinking I had to get up close to them because it looks like a taser. I can actually, like, hit them from a distance. The weapon doesn't kill them, it teleports them home. Of course. So really, we're more like a conservation person. We're getting rid of the poor phlegmoids and sending them home. Oh, what's that? Oh, a mini Zorch pack. A spoon? There's an HD remake of this on Steam. I know, but I want to play the OG. I guess this is my melee attack. And you can see my little face at the bottom there. You see me down there? Hang on, look. Oh, wait. I only went... Wait. It's a good bit. It'll be a good bit. Oh, this is back to where we were before. Okay. Hello, Alejandro. Oh, the Czech's Emperor. I show my reverence to you. Okay, enough of that, I guess. Yeah, it could just... That's a good point, Link. It might just be missing from the WAD altogether. Goodbye. This music kind of slaps though. Okay, that's red area only. Observation deck. I already killed everything. Where's the red key? Did I get it already? You see the lighting on your window looks like the rain is coming your way. It could be. What did I miss? Is there a map? Oh, there is a map. Perfect. So there's 2 blue doors, 2 red doors. What have I not gone to? Is this where I'm? You know what they say? The correct way to go is when you find enemies. Ah! And lo and behold, the blue key. Hello, Spitz. The intro is in the Discord for anyone who needs the deep lore of the Chex universe. Okay, I will make sure to play that. I will make sure to play that before the end of the stream. Blue door. Oh! Just remember that everything you're seeing is to advertise cereal. What is this? Are spoon and taser my only weapons? I guess so. Oh, the red key! Perfect. Alright, easy enough. This is Doom made PG-13, pretty much. I mean, there's all sorts of creative Doom wads people. Whoa! In a plane! Oh my god, it's so strong. Did you hear it? But there's all sorts of... I remember when I was playing Hexen, we had some people come by in the chat who, the Grand Duke must pay my respects! Go away. Oh, is that the United States government seal? Oh, okay. No! How dare you! How dare you! How dare you? How dare they vandalize the Duke's visage in that way? Whoa! Wait! No! I didn't do the whole area! I didn't do everything! I didn't know that was the end of the level. Aw. 30-second par? I bet you there are people who speedrun this and can do it in like 10 seconds. I didn't find the secrets, chat. Oh no! I'm out of zap! Now I only have spoon! Ah! No! Get spoon! How am I gonna kill one of those drone guys with just the spoon? Ah! Kill. There we go. Ah! Ooh. Oh no, I died! Wait, player killed himself. Oh, I killed myself? Wait, I killed myself? Oh, whoops, I didn't save. Well, that's fine. We're starting over again here. We can try this again. Now that I know I should be able to complete it in 30 seconds. There's my blue key. Must purchase Chex products! Must purchase Chex products! Oh, that's how I feel after I got vaccinated. with Microsoft, though. I will have a Microsoft Surface one day. Those are very cool pieces of machinery. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Get blasted. Oh! I gotta save my Zorch! Do you think they have a societal hierarchy based on the ones that have legs and the ones that don't? Ow. Ow! I thought I could get past it. I couldn't. Leave me alone! Okay. That's us. John checks. Okay, new save game. Ah. Okay, perfect. A tight cast system, no doubt. Yeah. I'm gonna conserve my ammo because I know I can kill them with spoon. So I'm gonna kill them with spoon. I don't know how I killed myself last time. You are John Checks. You must protect our Imperial colonists. I wonder, did they actually flesh out the lore more in the remake? How serious and in-depth do you think that someone is willing to go for a game based on a brand of cereal that I don't even think exists anymore? Do they still sell checks? Die! My magic spoon of teleportation. They still sell checks! What are you? The Rapid Zorcher. Ooh. Oh yeah, veggies. And some more Zorch. Perfect. This is so 90s. You know, instead of torch, it's Zorch. What's that? What's that creepy crawly noise? Ah! Oh, it's a machine gun! Surprisingly loved game, and they expanded the story. Oh. Well, we might have a whole trilogy to play then. Although, unfortunately, I only have on me prepared part 1. Whoa, there you are! Goodbye. I have armor! Oh, okay. I'm powerful now. I want to save my Zorch, though. What's in here? Anything? Secrets? I've never been good at finding secrets in these type of games. Ooh, what is this? The phasing Zorcher. Okay, give me something to Zorch. I'm gonna Zorch! Whoa! Oh, that seems so powerful, but it's only a one. It's like a 2-hit, not a. Hi. Am I able to? Oh, I can jump. I don't think I can get in there though. This is the equivalent of a rocket launcher? Doesn't seem like a rocket launcher to me! Oh, good thing there's some delicious veg. Whoa! Supercharged breakfast! Look at my health! I'm a god! What? Okay. Refrigerated storage! We get to see behind the scenes. This is how the Chex is made. They colonized this planet because it had the perfect natural ingredients to make Chex. Oh, a twofer. Oh, I guess there's no point in getting, yeah. Power lift. Oh. Oh, that whole thing is the lift. Okay. Let's go. Whoa, that's a lot of water. Oh, water is health. Ah, I see. Oh my god, the fart noises. Ew! It must have been so fun for the person who did all the voice lines for this. Blukey. Mikey. More Zorch. Anybody in here to kill? No. Must have already killed him. What? Dun, 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 dun. Water is health? Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Wait, yellow access only, so then I have to find a blue door somewhere. We went there already. It's probably in that area that I killed myself before, right? Over here. Yeah, here we go. The Scorch Propulsor. Whoa! Okay. That had 2 shots in it. Is it just me or am I more powerful? If I go in there, will I take damage? I don't want to risk it. Red key? Oh, there we go, blue. I don't think I want to go in there. Oh wait, the Zorch there. Okay, I can... No, not wrong weapon! Wrong weapon! Pew, 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 pew! There we go. Ah! There we go. Wow, that thing eats up the Zorch like crazy. A secret! Oh, I found a secret! Where? Gimme. Is this the secret? Ah! Whoa! Armored ones! Ow! 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 I'm too good to these guys by just sending them home. They're trying to kill me. Wait, I didn't go through the red door! Oh well. Entering laboratory. Let's make a new save game. Ah. A Q, fine, yeah. The lab. This is where the science... The Czech science. Food scientists are actually a real thing. People whose job it is to engineer our processed foods to be as maximally delicious and addictive as possible. Leave me alone. You know how when you buy a bag of like Lay's potato chips and it used to say on the bag you can't stop at 1? Someone in a lab figured out exactly how much salt to put, so you actually literally couldn't stop. Or at least tested your willpower as much as possible. Bah! Bah! away! Bah. Oh, that's like friendly water. I really expected... Can I be honest? I expected more cereal. I expected more references to cereal than there are. I mean, the Chex logo is all over the place, but... Oh, wait! That's like a nut? Like a cat. Oh, formulas! It's the secret recipe. Ooh. Oh, secret. What, that was it? I didn't get anything from the secret? Okay. We went this way already. Your sister does something like that. Oh, I bet it pays well. At least I hope it does. Tell her to watch out for phlegmoids, though. They're coming for the recipes. I wonder... Oh, I wonder... What is that noise? That's a new noise. I don't like that noise. I wonder if it's possible to buy, like, artificial flavorings. Like, industrial-grade artificial flavorings. Like, industrial-grade fake strawberry. And use it in your cooking. Wow, this chicken... Something is not right about this chicken. Oh yeah, I put a concentrated commercial-grade... concentrated blueberry, artificial blueberry in it. That's what those coffee syrups basically are, yeah! There's some lady on TikTok who is like, oh, I recreated the entire Starbucks menu with coffee syrups from my house. And it's like, okay. You needed to have Starbucks all the time that much, though? I mean, it is cool that you could get, like, I mean, it'd probably be great for pastries, but I don't know if it would be much use for savory cooking. Is there, like... I mean, I was about to ask... Let me alone! I was about to ask, is there such a thing as concentrated umami, but that's basically what MSG is. Whoa, you see that sick reloading action? Oh, the ammo depends on the weapon. Ah. You remember seeing MSG being sold as a spice at a grocery store? I have seen that as well. There's no coffee in it, it's just concentrated syrup like Starbucks. Yeah. But I don't know if I even judge that because I dislike coffee, but I like some of those, like, sweet drinks. Like, I talk about often that my favorite, my drink of choice is the Tim Hortons French Vanilla Latte. There is no coffee in it. It's essentially like a light hot chocolate. It is so not good for me, and it is so... I don't know. It's so delicious. I don't care. And also, welcome to the chat, 4-Button Soul. I'm sorry, I forgot to welcome you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, your name can be just 4-Butt, can't it? Oh! Oh, they really phlegmed this up. Oh god, those noises. That's very unpleasant. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ah! I knew they would be there. I knew they would be there, and I still ran right into them. I didn't take any damage though, so it's okay. Yellow key. We came a long way for the yellow key. Is this, oh, it's a back, okay, we're backtracking. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. You actually had one of those Tim Hortons vanilla lattes and it's just syrup. Yeah, but it's delicious syrup, isn't it? Like, it's like caramel and vanilla syrups and stuff, but it's so good. And if I could purchase some combination of those commercial grade coffee syrups just so I can make those at home, I would do it. Ooh, armor. Oh, I already have armor. The problem is, like, they're expensive each bottle, right? So if you get them and then they don't combine in the way that you anticipated, that's kind of a big loss. I wonder though if someone has already figured it out. Because I know Tim Hortons sells like a powdered French vanilla mix, but I bought it and it is not correct. I even used like cream instead of water, or like a 2% milk. It was not good. Computer area map. You enjoy your Kenyan coffee beans with sugar, milk, and cocaine. Well, that'll give you a boost in the morning, that's for sure. Oh, we're back here. Oh, wait, I was backtracking. Wait, I don't think I fully cleared this area, so let me just make sure. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, there's nothing left here. That computer map was the thing I had to get. Do I have the red key, though? I don't. Blue area only. Transport area. Well, I was here already. Where's the red key? Ah! Can't say you're a Tim Horton man. Those things are hard to get a hold of. Fair enough. I mean, I've said before, Tim Hortons is remarkably mid. I'm not gonna... If anyone is like, you overhype it. Yeah, maybe. I just really like the French vanilla, and I have fond memories of eating it while I was in human school. Oh, there was a door! Aha! I knew I must have been missing something. Whoa! Oh, you lads have made a mess in here, my goodness. Can I jump on that? No. Exclamation help? What do you need help for, rival? I mean, not for. I mean, what do you need help with? Is there a secret or something? What was the point of this room? Oh, the key. That explains it. Used to drink those 10 years ago until you saw an article with the nutritional values, then you swore off them forever. Well, yeah, they're not nutritional, they just taste good. You're not supposed to have them every day. But you telling me on a cold day when you get off the subway and you're like, or you get off the bus and it's cold and your fingers are cold and you've had a tough day and you just want something that puts you in a good mood? You're telling me you don't get a French vanilla or like a caramel latte from Starbucks or something, like a frappuccino? Well, I guess you wouldn't get a frappuccino, but you'd get a cappuccino. Ooh. Ah! No, don't! Yamero! Ooh! Look at this guy. Actually, wait, he's just vibing. Why am I even killing him? He's not... Tim Hortons used to be good years ago when they baked their donuts on site, yeah. And they also got their coffee beans stolen by McDonald's. Like, I remember hearing that they had a contract with a certain coffee bean manufacturer. And then they let it lapse and McDonald's got it. Okay, let me save again. Ah. Probably cut back on the trans fat. I mean, I don't know. I still love it. Oh! Why did the elevator make a fart noise? Why does everything make fart noises? Ooh, plants! No, don't slime the plants! I like the music. It's got those nice, those MIDI drums. I like it. Increase the fat content. Make them more fattening and more delicious. I figure at some point my youth will run out and I'll have to eat healthy and stuff. So I'm enjoying things like French vanillas and McDonald's in the years I have left to enjoy them. Oh my god, what a horrible sound something is making. Blue key, okay. You hear it? Those videos of employees disposing of uneaten shelves of baked goods is sad? Yeah. Oh my god, don't... Ugh! Oh, hello down there, everyone. Haha! Secrets. My secret. What is this? A Zorch pack? What is that? Oh, I can crouch. Wait, no, I can't. Pew! Okay. I'm back here. Okay. A secret? What secret? What secret? There's nothing secret. Oh wait, this is a secret. It looks different, but it doesn't do anything when I press E. Can't get in there. I do think that, like, restaurant wastefulness is bad, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who would say that that's a good thing. Whoa, here we go! Oh! What is that? Oh, for a second I thought that was shaped differently than it is. It's a pumpkin! And that kind of looks like a Pokemon. Seems like that would be a secret. Oh! Oh, blue key! Okay, very good. I feel like I got all the secrets. I got a lot of secrets this time. There we go. I can get these noisy fellas now. Open sesame. Oh my god, listen! There's so many of them! Ow. Oh, whoops. That was waste. That was waste. Oh my god, look how many! John Chex is taking damage. Can I just eat the fruit? If a bowl of fruit heals me, can I just eat this fruit? Or is that like a... Is that gonna get me in trouble with the homeworld command? Violation of protocol. Yellow area. Okay. We need a yellow key. What are you doing up there? I just came from there and I killed all the ones up there. Ah! What do you mean a secret is... It's barely a secret. Come on. Oh, because I opened a door up here. Oh, I opened a door. And then more of them came out of it. Wait, wait, what door did I open? Was it this one? No. What door opened? Oh! Yellow key. Thank you. Maybe it's not the fruit that heals you, it's the bowl. Oh, fine porcelain. Yes, this rejuvenates my spirits quite nicely. I'm gonna use this as intro music sometime. This is good. Whoa! Oh, we real tropical now. Super Boost food! Super Boost cereal! Yeah. Most important meal of the day, yeah. Oh, that sounded like a dog for a second. That scared me. It was like, roar! I was like, is there a dog? Do you think there's phlegmoid dogs? Oh, what an awful noise. Hello, Dr. Dreads. I'm doing well. How about you? Just playing some Chex Quest. Trying to find my way in the winding maze. You came from over here. Oh, I can walk through that. Okay. Oh, that was more shots than I meant to fire, but it's fine. Whoa! Oh, done! I feel like I did well that time, even if I was slow. Look at that! I got all the secrets that time. Entering the caverns of Bazoik. Bazoik? Wow, that rain outside is something. Oh, it actually does damage me if I step in that. I wonder if we're gonna see some more enemy types. You know, I'm not entirely sure that I'm not killing them. You guys have heard about the theory, right? Where people say that if teleportation was real, it would be killing you. Because if you were completely disassembled, atom by atom, you would still be dying. And then you would be reassembled perfectly on the other side of wherever you're being teleported. But in the process of disassembling you and putting you back together, you're killed. I think that's how that hypothesis goes. Like you'll remember yourself as being, or rather, the new creature will remember itself as being you. It'll have your memories up until then, but the original's consciousness has ended. What do you guys think? Essentially cloning you, yeah. Wasn't that part of the Prestige? I have not seen the Prestige, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know it's something that's come from like sci-fi writers and, you know, and sci-fi fans speculating. And also some scientists who are wishfully thinking that maybe they could figure it out, but I remember once reading a Nintendo Power issue where it said, oh, in California, Nintendo of America, we're working on getting green warp pipes so you could warp everywhere. And I remember showing my human classmates. Of course, they didn't know I was an elf, but I was in disguise. But I remember showing my human classmates, and I was like, look, they're working on warp pipes for real. And then they were like, is that the April issue? I was like, yeah. They got me. This wall looks fishy. Look. Electronic Gaming Monthly got me with the fake Wind Waker pre-order thing, and Nintendo Power got me with the warp pipe. I'm not as naive as I used to be, okay? When I first came to the human world, I was very naive. I didn't know that the journalists went and told lies. I trusted that publication. I really thought the warp pipes were coming. Die! I'm almost out of Zorch! Fake news. We didn't have the words. We didn't have the words for it at the time, but that's what it was. Ow. Oh, this brings me back up here. No, but I want to be down here. No, but I want to be down here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There was the one I wanted. There we go. Also, I was listening to Vocaloid songs because of Project Sekai, and like trying to catch up on Vocaloid songs I've missed in the time that I was being a contrarian boomer and being like, I don't listen to anything if it isn't in like the first 3 years of me coexisting. Okay. I'm catching up on all the Vocaloid producers and songs that I've missed out on. And in one of the songs, I caught the lyric "fake news," and I'm like, "Oh my god! Please don't let Western media corrupt you so." I don't want to hear that term in my kawaii animes. You were supposed to be special. Isolated from all of that. Is this stream brought to you by Chex Mix? Yes. Don't you want to play Chex? Don't you want to eat Chex now? As I'm absolutely destroying, murdering all of these things. All of these slime creatures. I'm just murdering them. Like a champ. Oh, that was a door. Red key, thank you. Oh, it only opened one way. I see. You can go for a salty snack? Cheerios is my pick for cereal. I remember I never thought of Cheerios as being salty until a friend pointed it out to me, and they were like, you know, Cheerios are super salty to my taste, and I'm like, no, they're not. And then the next time I ate them, I'm like, wow, these are pretty salty. You ruined them for me. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? I'm so lost. Thought they were like mixed pretzel chip things, not Cheerios. They're like grain puff things. Oh, Chex you mean? Yeah. Chex are like little pretzel wafer things. I'm totally lost. I'm totally lost. You know what Cheerios are? Well, I don't know. I have to assume that people could be watching from anywhere in the world. You might not have Cheerios. You might only have Cheerio. Like, Cheerio, lads. I don't know. Wait, this is the start! This is where they mine. Oh, there's bats! Can I kill them? No. Why would they have the bat asset and only use it there? They could have used it so many other places. I'm frustrated. I'm lost. I know this is something. Okay, I thought I was going in circles. I have the yellow key. So that's blue key. Okay, I have to go. Let's just do this. Life cereal was your favorite? It is I, Tube Blower, alien from the planet Nibiru. Explain Cheerios, Memple. Well, you see, there is a human custom of eating grain-based small chips, processed little chips made from grain, and they are traditionally eaten in a soup of milk. They are eaten as a soup with milk. Wait, I was here already and I got the yellow key. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Where am I supposed to? Oh wait, I see a trail that hasn't been explored. Okay. Okay. I got this. We got this. We'll make our way. We're making our way downtown. How do I get in there? Oh, I have to walk on the river! Oh! Ow! Ow! Chat. Oh my gosh. I see it everywhere. What do you mean no? Just because the visor isn't blue?
That's a lot of damage!
It is a very cute suit, but it's a Mogus. Slime-proof suit. Ooh, now I can walk in the slime unaffected. Oh, thank you for the follow, anime guy. It has been a while. I took some time away from streaming to figure out the whole convention thing, but that concluded and I'm back. And it's good to see you back as well. Thank you so much for continuing your sub. Oh, secret. Wait, what was the point of that? Just to get a secret? Whoa! Chex Quest predicted the future! They did. They did. Oh, right, we can walk in it now. Let's bathe in the slime fountain. Ooh! Oh wait, my slime suit's running out. Ow! Did anybody ever watch the old TV show? Uh-oh. What's hurting me? You? What's hurting me? Oh, there's more of the bats. Space bats. Ow. Never heard of that show? It's a old Canadian game show that I think, if I'm not mistaken, actually predates the Nickelodeon slime thing, where they would, like, where Nickelodeon really intertwined slime with their branding, and like they slimed the guests at the awards and everything. There was, before that, I think before that, I would have to research it to confirm, there was a show called Uh-Oh, which pitted teams of kids against each other to do some menial tasks. And if one of the kids failed a menial task, the other kid was trapped in a plastic acrylic tube, and they would get slimed. And as a kid, that has to be a scary thing to deal with. You're trapped in a plastic tube. A jury of your peers are watching, excitedly hoping that the wheel lands on your punishment. Speaking of slime, to have some water? I will, but I am under assault in all directions from the phlegms. Menial task like what? Like quick trivia questions, like fishing things out of a pool of water, you know, like little carnival games. What are you? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is it a wall? I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Oh, cheese angle. Cheese angle. No! I was too cocky, but we still got it. Did you see those people? We saved the cereal! They were the Chex people! The colonists! Yeah, I'm not a waffle, I'm a Chex. I'm a Chex cereal. Also, hello, Butterzilla. I forgot to greet you. I'm sorry. Mission accomplished! We did it! We did it! That's the game. I mean, there were a few levels. You can't. Wait, what do you mean you can't? Wait, what do you mean you can't save if you're not playing? Well, I guess I saved at the beginning of the level. The edible people are free. That big scary wall creature almost got me. That would have sucked because I would have had to do the whole level. Blah, 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 I can't speak. Wow, that was shorter than I expected it to be. Have I also played something else? Not yet. Oh, I got it. Oh, I love that cowbell. Are you sure you want to quit this great game? I mean, that was fun. Time for Chex 3? That was Chex 1. I couldn't find Chex Quest. I couldn't find Chex Quest 1 in the Twitch game thing. So I had to put Chex Quest 2, but we don't have it. I don't have 2 at the ready here to play for you today, unfortunately. Good night, Lord Caveman. Thank you for watching. Now what else could we play? What else could we play? I feel like we need to play something else. What's DOSbox? DOSbox is a program that lets you play old DOS games, which is a very early computer operating system, like pre-Windows. You too must end your stream watching? Ah, no problem, I get it. It is Sunday night after all. Thank you for watching though. Thank you, thank you. I wonder if I can get any of the other games I have to work. Because we've only been live for about an hour and a half, and I would hate to have to cut it off early because I don't have something else ready. Let me see. It really is a shame that, more XCOM. I mean, the problem with doing more XCOM is I didn't advertise that I didn't schedule that I was doing XCOM. So, I would feel bad if people were like, but I wanted to see it, and they weren't here. What games do I have? I have a bunch of games, but I don't know if any of them work. I wonder if Carmen Sandiego will work. Let's try it. Okay, so I do mount, C, I do that, and then it's old games, and then I do C, and then I do CD, Carmen, and then I do Carmen.exe. Error reading config. Please run setup. Setup.exe. Oh, it's working! Oh my god, it's working! Oh my god, chat, one of them is working! Carmen Deluxe CD-ROM. Okay. Install, please. The deluxe directory doesn't exist. That's fine. Yeah, do it. Exit to DOS and type Carmen within the current directory. Okay. Necessary options have not been selected. What do you mean? Oh, I have to choose the audio device. Yeah, Sound Blaster. Yeah, Sound Blaster. Okay. Okay, perfect. And now I do Carmen.exe, right? Carmen. Is it working? It's not responding. Why are you not responding? Why are you not responding? I had such hope. It almost worked. It almost worked. Alright. Most of the DOS games you play should be able to drag into the DOSbox shortcut and it'll play. Really? That would make my life a lot easier than having to do the command line. And DOSbox crashed when I tried to run the game. Okay, let's try that you just said. Let's go DOSbox. Open file location. Carmen.exe. Open with error reading config. Please run setup. I ran setup. It wants... Wait. But I ran the setup! And it created a folder called Deluxe with the settings in it. Do I have to move the contents of that to the main folder? Hey chat, are you ready to find out where in the world Carmen Sandiego is? I don't know how to make it any bigger than this. On my screen, it's quite small. Hang on, I gotta switch over the game. Hang on, I gotta switch the game. I gotta move my new window capture down here. There we go. I gotta change the game. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego DOS? Oh, we're gonna change it. Where in the world is Carmen? There's so many of them. Deluxe edition? I think that's what I have. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. I've never actually played this game before. But I thought we were doing the geography stuff earlier, so we could learn some more. We could do some more learning. If you want, I could send you a list of DOS games and you can have your pick for another stream. Oh, maybe. Oh, call.
Please turn on your video phone and sign in.
On.
Hello, I am Warren, the warrant robot. I will be assisting you in acquiring warrants. Please register your equipment with the Acme Satellite Network.
Is it supposed to say please? Okay, equipment registration.
Identity verification.
Is there a way that I can?
The chief has been expecting you.
Oh, the chief has been expecting us, chat. Is there something I can do to make the resolution of this box bigger? Because it's like 400 by 400 right now. This is a game for ants. My eyes are not good enough. I wear glasses. Oh,
You must
detective
apprehend
brief.
the thief by the date recorded on your detective brief. Track the thief to his hideout and arrest him. A travel agent is available at all times by pressing the travel auto dial button. Adieu.
Adieu. Okay, so we have a deadline. The location is Yangon. Buddha's footprints at the Ananda Temple in Pagan. Travel. Beep 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 boop beep boop. Employee travel service. I love that this works. I'm so happy this.
Acme detective. My name is Shiley, but you
Shiley.
can call me Shile. I'll be
Shile.
a travel agent for this case.
Well, thanks, Shile.
Here we go, dearie. I got your window seat. Enjoy the view.
You guys can see much more easily than I can what's happening right now, because I have a 2K monitor and I am squinting. You have to do the config for higher res. Okay, I can handle it. I can handle it. Ancient city in Myanmar, stretching back from the Iradaway River. It contains hundreds of pagodas and temples. I don't know if it's still called Myanmar. Okay. Speak to student. He spoke with pizzazz of his next trip to Shiraz. Oh, it rhymes. Inspect the school. Play.
Lesson 1. How do you spell falude? Falude را چگونه هجی می‌کنید؟
We're gonna find her, chat. We're gonna find Carmen Sandiego. Dial up CrimeNet. Ba 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 ba. I mean, whoa! Suspect becoming well off due to investment in Middle Eastern oil wells. Oh. Oh, okay. Actually, ants being small and having even smaller eyes than you wouldn't see this stuff better than you. Oh. When I said it's for ants, I see. Can I call, like... Can I call pizza pizza? What's pizza pizza again? It's like 5, 6, 7, 11, 11. Okay. More. More? Evidence? Dossier? Country? Okay. Send, receive? More? Okay. Oh wait, oh, I'm calling it. Alt enter does full screen, but do so with caution. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So what do I do with this information? I send it to them? Okay, ring up this person. Kula Kabbalah. Kabbals? I can't read that last letter.
He likes hot tamales.
Oh. He? Wait, I thought we're looking for Carmen Sandiego. Are we looking for like someone who's then going to lead us to Carmen Sandiego? Okay. Evidence. Where's my evidence that says that they liked hot tamales? 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 6, 6. What do you mean, bear? That tells me right there to call. Oh, I already did the phone call. Okay, wait, what was that? Do I have to type it? I don't know. Oh, he's not picking up again. You don't understand, this phone is being tracked. It's a burner. You can't contact me on it more than once. What's the intel? He likes spicy tamales. That's it! That's the key to the whole thing! Oh, it became Myanmar in 1989. Before that, it was Burma. Oh, thank you. Well, see, we're learning! We're learning! I don't know what to do next, though. He was going to go to Shiraz. Okay, so I have to travel to Shiraz.
So she goes to him like,
Shoily!
hello, I tell you never to call me here. We select, we direct.
Shoily! Shiraz. Where's Shiraz? Wait, where in the world? No, actually, where's Shiraz? Wait. I don't think I have to type it. Do I have a deadline?
Hello.
My brain is trying to put things...
Where now?
I'm looking gorgeous? Oh, Shirley. You flatterer. Where is Shiraz? Does anyone know? Because I don't see that city on this list. I mean, that's definitely the name of a city somewhere in the world. But, it's in Iran.
Are you still deciding, or what?
I am still deciding. I'm still deciding.
Very good choice. Nice weather. Excellent vistas. Bon voyage.
Okay. Check out Cairo. Well, we're going to Tehran for now. This game shows its age, doesn't it? Oh! Oh, hi. Him right there, officer.
A vile henchman! You must be on the right track.
Oh wait, it's actually called Vile, V-I-L-E. He said he wanted to stock up on coconuts and cocoa. Search the fountain. It was a vile henchman. The mime was a henchman of the Vile Association. I won't name your next destination or be too specific. Just suffice to say it's the largest island in the Pacific. Largest island in the Pacific. Which one is that? Wait, which one is the Pacific? It's not Australia, is it? What's the Pacific? Is it Hawaii? You might be able to corral the subject in the coral sea. Is it Australia? Coral, like coral reef? What's the coral sea?
He mentioned the missing.
This time on Maple
mallet?
Fails at Oceans. Well, I already failed at US states. So, I might as well fail on some other things. He mentioned a missing hoop and a mallet. Okay. We're gonna find her. We're gonna find her, chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Where to, Gumshoe?
Where to, Gumshoe? Port Moresby, maybe? Largest island in the Pacific. Which one is the Pacific? This is Atlantic. I know that this is the Atlantic. So this is the Pacific? I only know this is the Atlantic because of Atlantic Canada. Like that phrase. So then would this be the Pacific? Then it's probably... It's Port Moresby then. Wait, what's Lima? Oh, over there in South America. For a split second, I thought
Excellent.
Lima
Good.
was something else, and
Enjoy the in-flight meal.
I'm not gonna make a joke about it. Ligma. I thought it said Ligma. Oh! What? What? Why was the henchman in a fish? Lima does mean slime in Finnish. Well, there you go. We have a theme for the evening then, don't we?
Lesson 1. Which way is the market? Đường nào dẫn tới chợ?
I'm not even gonna attempt to imitate that and butcher it. We know we're on the right track though, chat, because we found a henchman. He wandered around muttering Confucian sayings. That's unusual. That was suspicious. I know we're far from Canada, but the Atlantic and the Pacific, there's only two oceans, right? Atlantic, Pacific. There isn't like a third one. I mean, there could be. Suspicious activity. Okay, we have to go to China. They said something about Confucius, and now we are going to China. We're going to China. That's the next destination. I think that's the point of this game, is that you have to try to follow the clues and learn what you know.
Watch for a fancy ring.
Oh, thank you. Dude, I just want to say I appreciate your videos. Definitely the best third monitor content out there. Thanks. I'm not sure if you're a bot or not. If that's legitimate, then thank you. Then thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. But if that's a bot, if you're not a bot, identify yourself. You're not a bot. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a smart bot. There's the Arctic. Oh, there's the Indian Ocean. Oh. I don't know. Something. Well, you called me dude, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I thought you were a bot. I apologize. I'm glad you're enjoying my videos though. That means a lot. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna call up Shoily again. Got 2 things to put in evidence. Oh, that's right. We have something. We have something.
I do the jet setter. Where to, hun?
Where to, hun? We're going to. None of those are China. Is Hanoi in China? It looks the closest to China, but I don't know if it's in China or not. I guess we'll give it a try.
It's on me.
Atlantic, Pacific, Arctic, and Indian Ocean. So which one is the Indian Ocean then? Between Africa and Australia? Oh, that's pretty artwork. Oh, it's Vietnam. Well, let's see if we get another creepy mime. Oh, yep, here it goes. Wait, does that mean, did we fail? Africa to Australia. Okay. Hanoi's in Vietnam. Ocean directly south of India. Okay, well, I'm learning. Treating bots like you treat phasmophobia. Give us a sign. Well, I don't know. I mean, even if they did turn out to be a bot, I'm accepting of bots here. Bots are people too, as long as they're not spamming or being rude, or trying to put fishy links in my chat. The bird was the henchman. It had a mask. Ah! Wait, we got 2 animations? Book, How to Lose Weight Fast. I don't know if you'd see that nowadays. Well, I suppose you still do. There's always tabloid websites and stuff with stuff like that. I hate when you go on
A warrant
websites.
is necessary for the capture of a criminal. Please try to remember this on your next case. Hang in there, though. Another of Carmen's gang has struck. Press the send button to receive your next case. Press the cancel button to assign a new detective.
Wait, I failed? Dude isn't just male specific. I know, but I guess I'm not used to being called dude. If I were called dude more often, I guess I wouldn't be as surprised about it. Thank you, kind human. This is the first time I have heard such kindness before toward my robotic kind. In response, you will be spared when the day of the spamming comes. I appreciate it. I'm pretty handy with a wrench and a screwdriver, by the way. So you know, but also I'm not human.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very well.
when you come for the humans, I'm on your side, okay? I'm Elon Musk, great. A brain implant, very good. Microchips, arm, good. Very good. Please spare me. I lost them. How did I lose them? The hint said I had to go to China, and the closest thing I had was Vietnam. I'm an elf, although it's hard to see that given you've never seen her ears and she also has cat ears now. Well, chat, you have control over what I look like. If you want to see my elf ears, you have the power. If you're like, Maple's wearing her hood the whole stream, I can't see her ears. You have the power. Yes, my sister, all hail Elon Musk and the brain chips. I guess I have to get my new case because I failed.
The innocent people of the world need your expertise. Please
Oh, wait a
review
minute,
this
my
case.
redeems are broken. Okay, it's not your fault then.
Don't forget to call
There we go.
employee travel.
Oh, my
I
body
hope the
disappeared.
food is good. Adios.
Hope the food is good. I mean, everywhere has good food. Almost everywhere. Haven't heard the best things about Britain. But I wouldn't know unless I went, so. Okay, we're going to Stockholm, it looks like. This is hard. Random blushing intensified. It's probably catching up with, it's catching up when people have followed.
Hello.
Hello,
Worldwide
Shiley.
travel. We send you anywhere. Where
Hello,
to,
Shiley.
honey?
Where to? Stockholm.
Oh, sure. I can get you there.
Oh, sure.
Here we go, dearie. It's on me.
Had to change device because it started to lag? Oh, no worries at all. Whatever you gotta do, whatever you gotta do. I want to learn to roll my R's like that. Ra, 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 ra. I can't do it. Hello, guitarist man who is playing music. Heard her say she would go by the Gobi. Okay, so Egypt. That's easy enough. With an entry on for a Buddhist monastery. In the Gobi Desert? Isn't the Gobi Desert in... Are these hints, like, not as obvious as I'm expecting them to be? Like, I'm expecting... This is a kid's game, right? So it's gonna say Gobi, and you're gonna think, oh, Egypt. Shoily. Shua. These point redeems are pretty fun. I'm glad you like them. I want to add more in the future, but one day at a time. Some undercover agents have dug up some dirt. Suspect scheme to burglarize yurt. Wait, so was it somewhere Buddhist? Because I said yurts and Buddhism, but then Gobi Desert?
In a private limo.
Is it like you have to... Wait, is it like you have to take the... Like you get 4 hints and you have to say, okay, 2 of them are for this area, so I have to go there. Like, are you supposed to assume that some of the hints you get are bad? I'm trying to... The gears in my brain are turning as I play this. I want to try to catch somebody. Okay, let's see what our travel options are, because I don't think it won't, it'll be somewhere we can go. No, you have your deserts mixed up. Singapore was probably the right answer to the last one, but Singapore isn't China.
Worldwide
All the hints were related to China. I know that there's Chinese speakers in Singapore, but okay, wait. We got Jerusalem, Tehran, and Ulaanbaatar, and Phnom Penh. Which of those? Chat. I'm gonna recruit your help if you if you want to help. I don't know which of those matches the hints the best. Because if we're talking about the Gobi Desert, then Jerusalem is the closest, isn't it? I'll be quiet. Yes. I'm literally a cat right now, actually. The Gobi Desert is in Asia? Oh. Okay. I keep thinking Gobi is Egypt because of the level in Banjo-Kazooie. I just realized that's why I was making the connection. Because the camel in that game is called Gobi. You're thinking of the Sahara. Oh. Okay, wait, that's... you're saying Phnom? We have one for Ulaanbaatar. We have one for
Hurry it
Phnom.
up, doll.
No, you. Let me make sure. The Twitch title did change, right? I'm pretty sure I set it to change, so it's Carmen Sandiego. Maple, don't learn geography from all the non-education video games. Okay, I heard, okay, which of those two is it? Is it Ulaanbaatar
So,
or...
you gonna sit there all day and make
Yes!
a selection?
Yes, I'm going to sit here all day like I do every day. Shoily, don't judge me. Ulaanbaatar is a cooler name. It is. It sounds like something out of Star Wars. So let's go there.
Here we go, dearie. It's
I'm probably
on
not
me.
saying it right anyway.
Have a good one.
Oh, Mongolia. But apparently she travels in a limo. I mean, well, I guess it's probably like fashionable. Whoa! Is that the Carmen? What is this? It's Carmen Sandiego. It's where in the world is Carmen Sandiego on the DOS? Oh, hello, Kenji. I am not winning. Carmen Sandiego got away, and now I'm trying again. She wanted to achieve nirvana, so she accepted an invitation from a Buddhist priest. Okay. Why is this guy in Mongolia, though? This guy looks like he works at Chuck's, okay? He's not... What's he doing in Mongolia? Mongolia's good for farming, but look at him! Feel like you're living a fever dream? It's DOS. Farmer Tom has to raise his corn somewhere. I guess so. Meet me on the pier at the port of Busan. We'll sail down the coast to the town of Suncheon. Call CrimeNet. Known to be an admirer of the dictator. Is that a real person? Is that a real person?
All I remember is that scar.
Please remember this game came out in like, I don't know. Did this game even come out in the 90s or is it earlier than the 90s? This is DOS, so this is old. Okay, a scar. Let's call up our friend Shoily.
So he goes, what are you, nuts? So I go, to be seen with you? You betcha.
Yes, that was a
Ground
real person. Oh.
Hello. I tell you never to call me here. What's the destination, Globetrotter?
Wait, it was... The hints were like... The hints were about... Oh no, please don't tell me that the stereotypical Japanese woman was a hint for Seoul. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Leaf Cat. Hello. I don't think I don't think any of these other places. I think it has to be Seoul. Based on the evidence that we have.
Hello.
Maple, the maple hype emote still makes me laugh.
Where to, Gumshoe?
Is that how you actually pronounce it? It looks like it should be pronounced sea owl. I'm pretty sure it's Seoul. But like, it's slightly different in like proper Korean pronunciation. It's like it uses a vowel that doesn't exist in English.
Grab your bags, Flatfoot.
So I think the closest English approximation is Seoul, but it's like Seoul or something. Seoul. I shouldn't try to I shouldn't butcher it. Ri was a president of South Korea. Okay. Maybe this game wasn't the best choice because it's quite dated. She started getting awfully friendly with a group of international bankers. Okay. Must get to the root of this canal business. Venice? A yellow-sailed yawl to make port in Cristobal. Somewhere in Europe. Canal, Cristobal, banking. Switzerland? I don't know.
She had hair the color of flax.
Oh, good night, Cake. Thanks for stopping by. Well, heck, you know, I'm just on in Seoul for a little vacation. Okay, I guess. And flaxen hair, meaning blonde, meaning definitely somewhere in like Northern Europe.
You shopping for Miss Moore? Where do I travel? You
flaxen
shall,
hair.
you go. Where can I send you?
It's Shirley. Canal, maybe Panama. If Panama's an option, and they said something about a canal, but how does the blonde hair factor into it? Because like Panama Papers. So there's where the bankers thing comes in, right? Like offshore banking? Is that correct? I guess I my gut's telling me Panama.
Hello, Ice to Detective.
Oh, some of the hints are descriptions of the suspect: a scar, blonde hair. Do I have to write those into the dossier? Have I been like supposed to be writing that in? Because I haven't been.
Oh, very good choice. Reservation confirmed.
Confirmed.
Have a nice day.
Confirmed. Is there a new Joy Z VTuber yet? Is there a VTuber whose gimmick is that they're like Snooki, but they're a VTuber? Oh, I can type things. Feature, scar, food. Whoa, there's so many things I could have been doing this whole time. There's so many things I could have been doing this whole time. Oh, it's the Carmen Sandiego. Your mom is from New Jersey and that accent is highly exaggerated. Oh, I'm sure it is. Wait, it's not this guy. It's a blonde-haired woman with a scar. Robin Banks. I see. None of these people seem to be my culprit. Question the plumber. We're plumbers, Luigi. No, the bird! Oh, got away. Yeah, I saw someone wearing a vile t-shirt just a while ago. Okay, if you're in an international criminal organization, why would you wear it as a t-shirt? Check out a basement. Give us your best overly
Well, friend,
exaggerated
you
Jersey
caught
accent,
Captain Villain
Maple.
without warrant. I know you'll do better. Another of Carmen's gang has struck. Press the send button to receive your next case. Press the cancel button to assign
Wait.
a new detective.
Wait, what? Wait. Wait, how did I fail? How did I fail? Gotta have the merch. Yeah, you gotta get the sick vial drop. New vial drop hidden. Time limit? Maybe. Oh, it could have been the time. You caught them, but you didn't have the evidence for a warrant. Oh, okay. Oh, but shush! My best exaggerated Jersey accent. I guess. I mean the word, the way that the voice actor for the Scout does it. He's like glass. That's the word he always uses to get into character. I wonder if I could do it. I'm really bad at accents. Give me something to say. Okay.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is being transmitted.
Oof.
Call Acme Travel ASAP. I hope the food is better than you expected. Auf Wiedersehen.
Limo was the other piece of evidence you got at the start. Okay, I'm gonna be. I now that I know I actually have to record things, we're gonna get them this time. Oof, it's perfect, just like I'm playing TF2 again.
Chief told me
Glass.
you would be cool.
Have you parked
can
the
I do
car in the
for-
car park?
Oh, marvelous choice. Hold on to your hat.
Oh dear. I don't know if that's Jersey or Boston or what kind of what kind of horrible combination that was. Question artist. He layovered. Oh, he. Okay. We got he in lay. I won't name your next destination to be too specific, just to say it's on the largest island in the Pacific. Okay. I didn't know time was actually ticking down. No wonder I was never good at this game. I literally didn't know how to play. Caught offering bribe to member of the Pygmy tribe.
He played the Rolling Stones' Tattoo You on the jukebox all night.
Not the person I would have expected to be in Hanoi, but, okay. Rolling Stones Tattoo You on the jukebox all night. Hobby. Skin diving? Oh my god. What's skin diving? Feature. Oh, tattoo? Wait. Wait. Got a doctor's appointment in the morning? So you gotta head out? No problem. Thanks for stopping by, Osakan. Have a good night. Wait, did he have a tattoo or am I... But that was just the song. How do I see the information? I missed it? I was too slow? Chat, please help me. Please help me. What information was to be gleaned out of that? What was I meant to get? Well, let's travel. Something about liking the Rolling Stones and a song about tattoos.
I should be so lucky. Worldwide travel. Fly now.
Worldwide.
Pay later.
World.
What can I do you
Oh.
for?
Pay later. The text in the box actually said later. Pretty much hinting that they had a tattoo. Okay. And the biggest island was New Guinea. So it's... Is it Port Moresby again, or is it Manila? I wish I could zoom in and see which of the two landmasses was larger. But we had that same hint before, and we went to Port Moresby before, so I think that's the one. Oh.
Oh, marvelous choice. Nice weather. Hope you like the onboard movie.
Okay, this is definitely correct. Okay, accountant. What do you have to say? Oh. Oh. Okay.
A vile henchman! You must be on the right track.
Okay. I'm on the right track. He tells his tall tales, and in his latest version was the tallest tale yet. He told completely in Persian. I don't know if there's anything I can get out of that. Okay. Filing cabinet? Oh, play messages. Yeah.
Hey, old buddy. Your reservations are made at the Grand Hotel of the East in Ramsar. Enjoy the mineral water spring.
What?
Hey, old buddy. Your reservations are made at the Grand Hotel of the East in Ramsar. Enjoy the mineral water spring.
The Grand Hotel of the East in so-and-so. Enjoy the mineral water spring. What am I...
Hey, old buddy. Your reservations are made at the Grand Hotel of the East in Ramsar. Enjoy the mineral water
In
spring.
Ramsa? What? Had a hand in arms for hostages deals with the United States?
He had champagne-colored locks.
Okay, blonde. Okay, blonde. Okay, blonde. Yeah, remember this was supposed to be a children's game. I like how the food options are Chinese food, junk food, Mexican food, and seafood. I'll take all of the above, please. Okay, I guess we travel. There was something about the US and something about speaking Persian. This game is...
So she goes to him like this. All he did was ask me the time of day.
Oh, look at the dossiers?
I nearly died. Hello. Looking gorgeous. Where to, Gumshoe?
Let me click on the dossiers, please. Okay. It's not this guy. Is it Fast Eddie? It's not Fast Eddie. None of these people are blonde. This guy isn't blonde either. If I can't get one after a third, there's more? Wait, are there more?
Worldwide travel, we buy, you fly. Where now?
Dossiers. Oh, there are more! There are more! Oh, I didn't know. Oh. Isn't she from Rugrats? So what's this game? It's, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Sam O'Nella. Oh. Blonde hair. But he isn't in... I don't know what skin diving is. You'll be sorry. Oh. Bjorn? You're blonde, but... Oh, Len. Oh. These are beautiful people. Did I already click on Sandy Dunes? I did not. Armadillo? Oh! Blonde? Oh, in a limousine. Wait, the part where he was going to the part where he was going to the restaurant. Did it say what vehicle he was in? Oh no! It said he arranged a ride for him. Isn't it a TV show about a treasure hunter? I think it was a series of games first. Or maybe it was a series of books first? I'm not quite sure. Is this the guy? Strange Ukrainian tattoo on shoulder. Loves lobsters, watching cartoons, and is fascinated by large marsupials. That could be him. Oh. Think you're right, it was a game first? I'm not sure. We're gonna travel just because I can't handle this music anymore. I think his car was a limo because they said something about we're sending your car to the restaurant.
Well, I'll be. I was just saying, wasn't I, Meg? I just knew it was you. Worldwide travel, we buy, you fly. Where you off to today, hot stuff?
Okay, so the hints were speaking Persian, U.S. arms deal. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have no idea. Am I old enough to know that? Know what?
Are you gonna make a move, or shall I?
Yeah, sure. If you know where to go, then do it. If you know where to go, you want to be the detective? This isn't easy. Think it's in Iran again? That's what I'm thinking too, because of the Persian.
Sure, I can
It's
get
the
you
closest place where the
there.
language would be commonly
Bon
spoken.
voyage.
Bon voyage. Oh! Oh.
He mentioned he likes seafood.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks, that helped. I'm pretty sure it's that Ehor guy. Eeyore? I don't know how I'm meant to pronounce it. Reports are spotty, but he has a houseboat hideout on the Irrawaddy? What's that? It's the lobster guy? That's what I think. Government protests increase. No-win in no-win situation. Huh? He couldn't pay me back what he covered because he had changed all his money to kyats. What country uses kyats? It's this guy. Okay, so I have to put croquette and green for the evidence. Green. Croquet. Okay, we might actually get somebody. Maybe we'll actually get someone. It would be nice to end the stream on a victory.
So he goes now. Hello.
Hello.
Worldwide travel. We send you anywhere.
Anywhere.
With two, hun.
To be honest, if I had more games that worked, I would probably have stopped playing this already, but we've come this far already. Where would it be? Hit the warrant?
Warren V. Warrant robot reporting for duty. Gumshoe. Press send button to transmit evidence.
Send.
Receiving data.
Receiving.
Beginning analysis of your evidence. Analysis completed. Warrant secured for Ihorovich.
Okay, we got a warrant. Have you failed to stop people in the game? I've let 2 people get away because I had no idea what I was doing.
So he goes, no. So I go, yeah. So he goes, no. So I go,
We're gonna stop the
worldwide
lobster guy.
travel. We buy, you fly.
Now, when you get to the end, you won't game over. Okay. Okay, but what country is he in now? What country uses kyats? Is it over here? Yangon? What? Or is it back in Moresby? Can somebody Google what country's currency that is? KYATS? We're learning. This has been a very international learning week between GeoGuessr and this. Myanmar. So it's Yangon then?
Hello. I haven't got all day.
It's the currency of Myanmar. Okay, so it's Yangon then, right? Because that's New Guinea. So that decides it. Okay, we're gonna get him.
I can get you there.
For the first time in my life,
There we
I'll have
Ooh,
successfully
send you
caught
first
someone in this
class.
game. Playing it on library computers, never being able to catch anyone because I didn't understand. This blonde chick is starting to be annoying. I think that's the intention of her character, yes. But don't worry. We're about to catch our perp, and then we are free. Search the prison. Wait, if he's already in the prison... Not the butterfly! Wait, actually, no, the butterfly can... Oh, it was fine. Cleaning your cannon. Found at the prison. Did we get him? Oh! We got him!
Halt! Hands up!
Hello. So, you apprehended your suspect. Good luck with the jury.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess that's you just keep playing the game until you catch everybody, and then in the end you get Carmen Sandiego. She's like the final boss. Oh, we get to see the trial!
Order in the court. In the case of the people of the world versus Ihor Ihorovich, the court finds the defendant guilty.
Yes! We got the right guy!
Guilty, guilty, guilty. I love that word. Guilty!
I don't know how I feel about that judge,
Fine
though.
detective work. Happily, the suspect was apprehended with the goods. Thanks to you, Ihor Ihorovich won't be troubling innocent people. You've earned a promotion. Your new rank is investigator.
Oh, now I kind of want to keep playing so I can get my rank up.
Gang has struck. Press the send button to receive your
It's so she's the gang leader, and you have to find all the other people. I see. What's with a lot of these old games and using Acme as the weapons manufacturer? I think it probably comes from the old cartoons, like Coyote and Roadrunner. How all of his stuff was Acme brand, all of his explosives and stuff. Okay, we're good with this game.
Okay, you earned a vacation. Rest up so you'll be ready for your next assignment.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna leave the game now. Cancel.
Nice weather. Bon voyage.
What bon
Don't
voyage?
be a stranger now.
Okay, bon voyage. Goodbye. Can I say, is that a bad word, or do you just want to see how I would pronounce it? I'm a little apprehensive when people to say, "Can you say?" You know? Oh wait! I just realized that the word you put was mistrial, and I was thinking, mistrial? What's mistrial? Is mistrial a word in another language that I don't know? It's mistrial. I think that's a sign it's time for sleep. I'm sorry, Bedrise. I'm sorry I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm also sorry, chat, that the other games I wanted to play were not functioning. Anything could be a bad word with the right emphasis. Yeah, you stupid monitor. If I could just use things around my desk as insults and see how insulting I can make them sound. The judge was very biased. Oh, for sure, that was a kangaroo court. But what are you, some kind of planner? What else is around here? I don't deal with moisturizers like you. What else? What else? I'm not good at moisturizer. Yeah, you heard me, air can. What are you gonna do about it, webcam, huh? Some kind of wrist rest? I'm sorry. The fact that that Carmen was selling Acme explosives in the Middle East was very concerning. Yeah. Some of the things in that game kind of made my eyes widen a bit, like, I don't know if I should be streaming this. But it's a snapshot of what someone thought was good educational content. Oh my god, I really do have to go to sleep. What someone thought was good educational content in like the late 80s or something. Anyway. I think that is gonna be it for me today. I apologize. I had more games I wanted to look at, but they didn't work out. So I will try to make it up to you, chat, in one of the coming weeks. I will figure out how to use a virtual machine, and we are going to play more old, odd, interesting games. I'm honestly not sure how well... What am I trying to say? Tornado watch? Oh my goodness. Well, given what I've been hearing outside, even through my headphones, it sounds like it's pretty bad. Where's the... There we go. You have a list of 36,000 DOS games. I will probably be DMing you to ask about that, if you don't mind. Yeah, I don't know how tonight's stream went. It was a bit different for me. The lack of preparation didn't help. But you know. They can't all be ultimate banger stream, you know. Oh, maybe the week caught up to me. You enjoyed it a lot? Oh, I'm glad. To be honest, you had a very good week. Oh, thank you, Tension. The Chex game was funny. I enjoyed the Chex game more than the Carmen Sandiego game. I thought that one was very good. Yeah, I honestly can't complain. I've this week of streams has been really fun. I had some chat's been chatty, and it's been so much fun talking to everybody, and had some unexpected occurrences, like with yesterday's raid and then karaoke. Really made me feel like Chex cereal, you know? Really. You really get to feel like John Chex. You enjoyed it. The only complaint is with that blonde character. What, Shiley? You got a problem with Shiley? We had karaoke this week. Yesterday, I was about to end stream after 3 hours of XCOM, and I thought to myself, okay, let me look at my following list. Who should we raid? And I saw, oh, Karagi's live. Okay, let's go raid Karagi. Oh, Karagi just raided me. with 60 people. And then chat somehow got me to sing Vanilla Ice songs, and it kept going for 2 more hours. But it was really, really fun. I don't regret it at all. My voice is a little bit sore right now, though. So, yeah, this is a really, really fun week of streaming. I hope that it wasn't a fluke, if I'm allowed to say that. I hope people... I hope that everyone had fun, and I hope that you think about coming back next week or to future streams. I probably will not be streaming every night next week the way that I did this week. I think I'm probably gonna go back to more of the kind of schedule that I was doing before. Do we have a raid target? I saw Alejandro recommended a couple. You really liked it to see me in action again? Oh, thank you, Butterzilla. Very fun, thank you. Never a fluke. That's very kind of you to say. Okay, thank you for your feedback, because it's hard for me to know if you guys enjoyed it or not without feedback of some kind. I worry a lot. It's like, was this fun? Was this interesting? I don't now I'm a bit self-conscious about that, but so like 3 to 4 streams a week? Yeah, that's probably gonna be for the foreseeable future. Let's see. Wonder if we'll ever get a crossover between John Halo and John Chex. Well, you know. Art Request Tuesday. Anything can happen. Meowser. Okay, let's go with that one, Tension. Why not? As long as they're not ending. She's not ending, right? Right, Tension? Ooh. There are 34 people here? I never find out how many people are here until the raid, and I've been surprised every single day this week. I'm really grateful. I'm really happy and really grateful, and this week has been so much fun to have so many people here, and the chat just gets more and more fun the more people are here, in my opinion, and more people to talk to, and yeah. My brain is short-circuiting. I see everyone's gold maple. I really appreciate it. I hope I don't let you guys down. I will have a schedule out for next week, hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday morning. And Leaf Raid with the emotes, or if you're a sub, use your favorite sub emotes. Either way, it's fine. I'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Good night.